Hey guys, make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell to be updated every time I make a new video. Thanks, let's begin. Oh yes, it will leave you to question many things.
I want to play a game.
Saw, the final chapter. AKA Saw 3D, AKA Saw 7. This is the 2010 direct sequel to Saw 6. The plot. Well, Hoffman, he's in deep crap. And he has a new game going on where this guy who had pretended to be in a trap is now in a trap. That's what you get for lying. It's actually not that big of a story, even though it was supposed to be 2 Saw films, but they crammed it into one. This came out at a time where 3D effects were telling the story. However, this one still tries. Most of the sequels leave a lot up to chance, which is against John Kramer's morals. However, this one especially is a bit baffling. Let's start off with the opening trap. It takes place out in the open. Why would a love triangle warrant a viewing for public execution?
I think we're breaking up with you, Tina!
It seems like the reasons for torturing people have been running low since, let's say, Saw 6. Also, the twists in this movie are really crazy. We have a lot of returning characters, some that slip naturally back into place. Others I had a hard time believing. But the ones that slip back into place are the obvious survivors of previous movies. And those ones are like out in the support group, which some of them are like, how'd you survive? I thought you died. For the characters, we have Dr. Gordon, played yet again by Cary Elwes. He's there. His role feels forced, but I get that they needed someone with a medical background to perform some of the surgeries. But where was he with the other characters?
I don't think so.
Mark Hoffman, played yet again by Costas Mandylor from Dino Croc, basically becomes Jason Voorhees by the third act. Which is actually pretty cool. I mean, Hoffman's always been kind of the killer, more so than John Kramer. I mean, come on, John, you're killing people. Let's face it, some of these traps are unbeatable. Jill Tuck, played by Betsy Russell, runs to the police for protection. The last resort. A lot of good that will do her. I mean, she was with, like, Secret Service and everything, and so she was in a lot more protective hands, so I can see why she ran to the police, but even then it's like, they're all fucked. Bobby, played by Sean Patrick Flannery from Boondock Saints and Mongolian Deathworm, is a man who has bit off way more than he can chew. He lied about being in the trap. I know that's kind of a spoiler, but you kind of see it coming right from the get-go. I mean, there might be some people who don't, but shit. Chief Gibson, played by Chad Donella, is some schmuck who had a history with Hoffman and is now protecting Jill. Also, Tobin Bell is here again in flashback form. I just feel that a majority of the traps in this movie are unwarranted. The cheating trio, the racists, which one was played by Chester from Linkin Park, which was actually pretty cool. Although when he screams, he sounds like he's sinning. The eyes and ears of Bobby's career, and the supportive and loving wife. What? How come all these people have to be in traps? I mean, I could see some people being happy about racists being in traps, or if you have a jealous loved one, you're like, those people could be deserving of traps, but at the same time, how the hell did Jigsaw know about these people and target them for that reason? I'm looking way too far into it. Also, on another side note, if they were racist and caused physical harm to others, I could see it, but just having an opinion doesn't mean they have to die, or even deserve to be tortured ferociously. This film is also very fast-paced. It is the shortest Saw movie yet, clocking in at a whopping 90 minutes gore-fest. It makes for a cheesy, exploitative watch for sure. The gore, the effects, this can be considered the goriest Saw movie. There's another reason why it's not, but I'll get into that in a second. But we get a girl being cut in two, a body smashed apart with a go-kart of sort, with a huge blade at the end. Brutal, yet latex-covered skin peeling. I mean, it's very obvious it's all latex. A tire crushes a woman's head and drives off while pieces of her skull fly in the air. There's a hook down one's throat that has to be pulled out. A gnarly penetration. A bloody teeth pulling sequence. A couple of hooks are inserted into a guy's pectoral muscles. A woman is cooked alive in a shockingly brutal scene. Stabbings, blood splatter, and the much-awaited reveal for what the reverse bear trap can actually do. However, all the blood and gore is freaking pink, and mostly CG. I think the color red was really affected by the 3D technology they were using for this movie. But even then, Piranha 3D had tons of gore and blood. I don't know if it was the same kind of 3D, but come on, man. But I'm surprised no one noticed it while editing. The motion picture soundtrack, Charlie Clouser makes it rockin' this time around. Tunes like Table Saw, Jill Dream, Car Trap, and Reach Bobby, you will be holding the edge of your seat with tension. However, there are other ways to make you feel intensity. While accompanying the scene, the song Reach Bobby feels like a climb to cling to hope. When the music doesn't wind down, you realize there is no hope. Overall, they went all out on the gore, the traps, the twists. It's crazy, regardless if it all made sense or not. This isn't the worst Saw movie. It tries to be disturbing and intense, but it comes off as cheesy and crazy more so. There's a lot of bad acting. The effects mostly don't hold up, especially the 3D ones. It's a gimmick. I want to see the gimmick. When you throw pink blood in my face, it's like, who died? The Pink Panther? And the twists are trying their hardest to be believable and relevant.
I don't think so.
It's just a wacky movie that is grasping at straws by this point. Still, it's a fun, gore-filled time, and I think it was a decent way to end the franchise for now. I mean, there's another installment, but that took place 10 years or so after the last installment, so, or a little bit less, but at the same time, this is like the last of the Hoffman saga, so take that what you will of it. For Christ's sakes, it was directed by the guy who did Saw 6. What happened? Cramming it all into one movie, I guess. Overall, I give Saw, the final chapter, a 2.5 out of 5. Thank you all for watching, and I am Brian Gatto, the Horror Show host. Make sure to like, comment on, as well as share this video. Like my Facebook fan page and support me on Patreon, or even $1 a month will help keep this channel going on strong, and I'd greatly appreciate it. Plus, you get access to body counts and other music videos that you cannot get on YouTube because of copyright and age restriction. Monetary support, if you want to support the channel and not on Patreon, which is a monthly subscription, you can always just send me $1 or more to horrorshow37@gmail.com through PayPal. The links will be in the description. If you don't want to send me any money, just hit that notification bell to be notified every time I make a new video. And as always, subscribe.